Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 11th chapter 1st. Name of the chapter is sets. First of all, we are starting from the definition of the name of the chapter here. What is a set first? What is a set? It is a collection of well-defined objects. If we see here, collection means collect them as a group. Here the word well-defined have the main importance here. Well-defined means it is known accurately. It means there will be no confusion. There is no confusion about the answer that we can say yes or no. For particular example, suppose in a family there are 4 persons: Ram, Reena, these are 2 husband wife, and their child is Ravi and Rani. We are taking here example of a family, all the name of the member starting with R. Here Ram is a person who is the head of the family. Reena is the wife of Ram. Ravi is the son of Ram. Rani is the daughter of Ram. If we ask to Rani, who is your father? Answer comes out Ram. If we ask to Ravi, who is your father? Again answer comes out Ram. Means they are directly giving the answer. There is no confusion. It means they are giving answer accurately. Otherwise they are denying. No one is there. It means well defined. Means answer is known. Either it is yes, otherwise it is in no form. There will be no confusion. That collection is known as set. For example, A is a collection which contain factors of 6. We know that factor of 6 means which divides 6. We know that 6 can be written as 1 into 6, 2 into 3, 3 into 2, 6 into 1. So which are the factors here? 1, 2, 3, 6. These are the example of these sets. Like this, we are having many example. Vowels in English. We are having example A, E, I, O, U. There is no confusion in the mind of any student. They know it very well. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Means they can give the answer, and answer comes from different students. They are same. It means there will be no confusion. These are known as sets. Now we are moving further. Notation of a set. Means how can we denote a set? To denote a set, we use capital letters like A, B, C, etc. Any alphabet we can use. But few symbols are fixed here. For natural number, we use N. For whole number, we are using W. For integer, we are using Z. For positive integer, Z plus, negative integer, Z with minus sign. After this, we are having rational numbers. Q is the symbol for it. Then irrational number, I. Next, R is the symbol for real numbers, which is a group of all type of numbers. This is the notation of a set. We indicate by capital letters. Now how can we write values in it. There are two types to represent a set. First of all, that is known as tabular form, otherwise we can say roster form. In this form, like A is a set, we use here curly bracket for the set to show the collection of objects, otherwise we can say entries of it. Vowels A, E, I, O, U means a collection in which all elements are visible directly is known as tabular form, otherwise we can say roster form. Second form, that is known as set builder, otherwise we can say rule method. In this, we write the above set as an explanation in language. Here, these are all are known as objects. We can say entries. So, we indicate entries by alphabet first. X is an entry. This symbol of two dots indicates such that. Means now we are going to explain it. X is an English vowel. This explanation type is known as set builder form. Another example we are taking here. B is another set which contain here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. If you see here, it is a group of numbers that are natural numbers. 2 is a natural number, 3 is a natural number, 5 is a natural number, 7 is a natural number, 11 is a natural number, in which these all are divisible by 1 and itself. So these are known as prime numbers. Next is comparable set. Two sets are said to be comparable. If we see the word comparable, means comparison sets if number of elements are same. For example, A is a set which contain A, E, I, O, U, means 5 alphabets. B is a set which contain 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Here, number of element in A, 5. Number of element in B, also 5. If you see here, entries are different, but number of elements in sets are same. Next one, equal sets. Two sets are equal if entries are equal with cardinal number. One thing remember, repeated elements, otherwise entries, counted once only. If elements are repeat, we counted them as single. This is the definition of equal sets. Like this, we can find out the type of sets also. Now, we are looking for further examples. For example, we have to identify given statement is a set or not. Statement, it is given by collection of planets. We know that planets, so we can give the answer easily. If we say Sachin Tendulkar is in cricket, we can give the answer yes. Like previous example, Ravi is son of Ram. Yes. 2 plus 3 is equal to 7. We give the answer no. Means we are giving either answer in yes, otherwise no. it means there will be no confusion. Suppose you are giving collection of 7 best writers of world. If we want to write down the 7 best writers of the world, every person gives the different answer. So it creates a confusion. So it is not a set. Like this we can identify it is a set or not a set. Now we are moving on the type. Write A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. B is given by 7, 14, 21, 28 as rule method. So A here, X is the entry such that if we see here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 all are odd natural numbers. So we see here X is a natural number, X is an odd number. If we come out at B, 7, 14, 21, 28 all are natural numbers. All comes in the table of 7. So we can say X is such that X is a multiple of 7. 7 into n, where n is a natural number. It is 7 1 ja, so n should be 1. 7 2 ja, it should be 2. Like this, it is n replaced by 3. It is n replaced by 4. So we can say n is up to 4 only. So this is the way how can we write the roster form to set builder form. In same way we can write down reverse one. Next, how can we identify finite, singleton, wide set, infinite set. For example, A is a set, X is an entry, belongs to integer, greater than 10. Can we tell how many integers are more than 10? No, because in this greater than 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on, we cannot count them. So it is an infinite set. For example, B is a set, X is an entry, belongs to natural number, 3 less than X less than 4. We know that counting number means natural number between 3 and 4. It is not possible. So it is an set without entry, means empty. Otherwise we can say wide set. For example, C is a set, X is an element, belongs to Z, where modulus of X is equal to 20. Here modulus means absolute value we can say. So it represents either plus 20, otherwise minus 20. Here entries are 2 in counting. We can count it easily, means countable, which means finite set. Another example we are taking. D is a set, X is an entry, X belongs to natural number, modulus of X is equal to 5. We just change integer to natural number and change the value. We know that natural numbers are all positive, it cannot be negative. So value is only 5. Single entry, so name is given by singleton. Like this we can identify type of sets. Now we are moving with further example. How can we compare? For examples, few sets are given, A, B, C. B is given B, C, D. C is given A, B, C, C. D is given A, E, I, O, U. E is given 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Out of these, which are equal, which are comparable? If we see, number of elements are 3 in A. B, 1, 2, 3. In C, 1, 2. Repetition, counted one time. So number of entries in C, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In D, 5. Same E, 5. If we see, number of entries are same. So A, B, C and D, E as a group are comparable sets because number of elements are same. Now equal ABC, it is also ABC. These are equal. Entries are different. So only equal pair is A and C. So please like the video and subscribe the channel to get the updates and notification related to maths classes for class 11th of CBSE board as well as HPSC board. Please like the video again, subscribe the channel and share it more and more. Thank you.